Hi guys, Molly Galbraith here, mollygalbraith.com and Girls Gone Strong, bringing you some workouts that you can do at home or on vacation. I'm at my gym, J&M Strength and Conditioning in Lexington, Kentucky, and recently we've had a lot of clients go on vacation for spring break, or they're preparing for summer vacation, or things are getting busy with their kids, so they're asking for workouts that they could do at home, so I figured it would be quicker just to go ahead and do a blog post about it. Everything I'm going to show you in the workout can be done with body weight, but of course if you have access to bands or to weights or things like that, you can add those when applicable. So the first workout that I'm going to show you starts with 3 exercises. It's going to be a wall sit, a plank, and a side plank. Okay? So at J&M we tend to do our wall sits in what we call 3 positions. So we start wide, then we move to narrow, and then we move back to wide. So for a wide wall sit, you're just going to back right up to the wall, slide on down, get a relatively wide stance, and get to where your knees are about 90 degrees. We like to cue shoulders back, ribs down, drive your glutes out with, or drive your knees out with your glutes. We hold this for about 20 seconds. We'll come up, narrow our stance, and slide right back down. After 20 seconds here, you'll come back up, get back in a wide position, and slide down. The next exercise is a plank. You can do this off of your knees or your toes, whichever one's better for you. Off of the knees tends to be a little bit easier, so if you're not proficient, you can do that. The way we do our planks at J&M, we'll come up, we'll plank, we'll hold it for probably 5 to 10 seconds, we'll reset onto our knees, and then pop back up. The reason we reset onto our knees instead of our hips is we don't want to go into this really like hyperextended state with our lumbar spine. So we'll get in a plank position, hold a nice solid plank. Whenever we're ready to reset, put our knees on the ground, and then pop back up. We prefer to do shorter amounts of time with more resets because we find that it's better for people's form and they can complete the plank a little bit easier. Next is a side plank. Same thing, some people do these off their knees, some people do them off their toes. You want to make sure that your elbow's right under the shoulder so that when you pop up, it's not too far away from the body so you can support yourself easily. It's also important to make sure that your shoulder's back and down so it's not jetting forward. So side plank, get in this position, pop up, hold a nice side plank, hang out, reset, and then pop back up. So those are the first 3 exercises in the workout. The next 3 exercises are a glute bridge, a walkout, and a shoulder blade retraction with dynamic Blackburn. Glute bridge everyone should be familiar with. You're just laying on your back. Lightly brace your core, ribs are down, come up and squeeze your butt. If this is too easy for you, you can always do a single leg glute bridge. We like to take the knee and pull it to the chest and do a cook hip lift, so you're blocking lumbar hyperextension. So you're here, drive through your heels, up and squeeze. The next exercise is a walkout. This is something we use a whole lot with our clients. Some people call it an inchworm, but we do it a little bit differently. Start with the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Push back into the hips. Walk your hands out to a push-up position. Hold it, own it, and walk yourself back. You can stand up in between or not, whichever one you prefer. And the third is a shoulder blade retraction with dynamic Blackburn. So you're laying on your stomach. Arms start down by your sides. Pull your shoulder blades back. Bring your arms around. End in a thumbs up position at about 10 and 2. Come back around and let your shoulder blades come back apart. Retract, come around, come back around, and let them come apart. You'll go through that 3 times and complete all the sets and reps that are indicated, and that's the first workout.